Good afternoon, America. Wrong damn glasses again. I like to be able to see what you say too, and with these, I can see both things. But I want to talk to you about a thing that is, it's just becoming more and more obvious every single damn day. And that is that we are in a very serious constitutional crisis. And by that, I mean all over the place, a whole lot of things. And oh my God, the stuff that's being said today, the things that are being considered, and what the hell it's coming at us so damn fast that I think that that's a part of the reason why we're not seeing more people out in the streets. It's like, which thing are you supposed to be protesting? Because all of it sucks. You know, and we hear one thing, and then another thing happens entirely. I'm sorry, and I'm not letting this go until I know. But I made sure that I knew how to say the man's name. It's important when you know who the victims are. Gilmar Armando Abrego Garcia is still either sitting in an El Salvadoran prison or laying in an El Salvadoran morgue or already in an El Salvadoran grave. We don't know. We don't know because this administration is stonewalling the frickin' Supreme Court. The federal judge that initially made the ruling that led to the Trump administration asking for an emergency hearing and getting it has asked for daily updates, and the people are coming in and just saying, we don't know. It's not our job to bring him back. He's now in a sovereign nation. And now we've had the president of that sovereign nation, who is also a dictatorial despot, say that I'm not sending him back to America. That would be like sneaking a terrorist in. A terrorist? Really? Folks, I need you to understand a thing. You need to look at the Constitution. You need to look at what it says about the rule of law and order and what it says about due process. What it says is that immigrants, refugees, people in this country from other nations have the same right to due process as do American citizens. That's the Constitution. And that is what the federal judge said. That is what the Supreme Court said. This man was not given his due process. Taking it a step further, and this is why I titled this What I Did. It's like, what they're saying to us is, honey, you can't hide your lying eyes. No, we don't have lying eyes. We see this shit. We see it. My eyes aren't lying to me. But the administration has said, oh, well, we know he's MS-13. We know this. We have very credible witness. Time out. Do you now? Do you now? Anybody want to think about, well, we have a number of those very credible witnesses. We had, I don't know how you say his first name, Gal Luft, who was the witness against Hunter Biden. Very credible witness, according to James Coleman. And, Jim Jockstrap Jordan just screamed it from the rooftops. Absolutely, the FBI, this is their informant. Guy ended up skipping the country. Guy ended up being charged. We've had other ones in this same committee saying this same thing. Oh, we have this very credible witness. Well, that's what they're saying now about Mr. Garcia. They have a very credible witness in New York who said that he's a member of MS-13. Little problem with that, he's never lived in New York. But that's your very credible witness? How the hell does that work? And we're just supposed to believe you and not our lying eyes. That's not the way I'm seeing it. That's not the end of it, though. In all of that, and then confirmed today by his people, Donald Trump wants to deport natural-born American citizens that he feels deserve it to the same places in El Salvador. That's constitutional? How the fuck is that constitutional? Are you going to sit back and take that? Are you not going to stand up against that? Because if you're not, why do we even bother calling ourselves a country? Let's just call ourselves I don't know, Trump land or the kingdom of Donald Trump or whatever you want to call it. We're not a country then. We're certainly not a democracy. Due process counts, folks. All right. The Constitution says that immigrants have the same right to due process. Turn that around. They have the same rights as American citizens to due process. Well, if they have no right to due process, how do you? It's in the Constitution that the right is the same. It's the exact same thing. And yet, if they don't have it, if we can just disappear these people to El Salvador and then have the El Salvadoran president say, oh, wait, but I can't send him back. Yes, you can. Yes, you goddamn well can. Nobody's telling you to send back a terrorist. We're telling you to send back a man who lived 14 years in this country, worked his ass off, had 3 children, many of them special needs, has done nothing but be a good, strong worker and union member, and there have been here's a big one, no charges against him in the United States or in El Salvador. No charges. How the fuck is that due process? And if he doesn't get it, and the other people that have already been tackled, taken down, and disappeared, if they don't get it when the Constitution says that these people have the same rights as American citizens to the due process of law, how do you then, as American citizens, have that right? They didn't. They just ripped them out, sent them wherever the hell they wanted to, and now he's talking about doing that with American citizens. Folks, I don't lie to you. This is not superlatives. This is not hyperbole. This is me telling you the straight, direct truth. The man said that today. He also said that he's not sure that it's legal. What the hell kind of president says he wants to do a thing against his own citizens that he himself admits may not be constitutional? What the fuck have we done? And how can you sit back and not do anything about it? You can't. Not if you want this to be any kind of United States of America. I'm not going to make this a long one. I am just making those points today that this happened. This really happened. That Kilmar Armando Albrego Garcia got disappeared. And we have other people here in this country, legally, getting disappeared, just being taken away by ICE and sent away. We don't know where. No due process. Absolutely no evidence shown of crimes. And the Constitution says they have the same rights we do. If they have no rights, we have no rights. Do you not understand that concept? What can you do about it? What can you do about it? I'll tell you what you can do about it. And if you don't, you're doing the wrong thing. Everybody will do it at a different level. You got to get involved, people. You've got to look to see if people are standing up near you and join them. Yes, it's going to make it difficult. Folks, I'm telling you this right now, with this whole thing that I put out there, I have no friggin' clue if I'm not going to be one of those people disappeared to an El Salvadoran prison because I don't agree with what they're doing. I can't tell you what will happen if we don't stand now. That sort of thing is a very strong possibility. Me and anybody else who stands up and criticizes, which we have supposedly the right to do just by the First Amendment alone, anybody that criticizes the would-be king can be disappeared. Myself included, you included, this could happen. But the only way we can stop it is to stand now. Stand now. Where can you stand? The protests that are out there? That's a good one. By the way, most of you are Democrats. Where else you can stand is locally. How many of you are actually involved in your Democratic Party in your hometown, in your county? We all have one, or at least most of us. We no longer have a Republican Party here. We damn sure have a Democratic Party. And I'm working hard to see to it that we maintain that. Are you involving yourself? Are you standing up? Check and see what their rules are. Check and see if the Democratic Party in your community is doing any kind of streaming of their meetings. Check and see what your voice will make a difference in that party. Check and see if there are people. We have what's called district representatives here in the county. Every voting district in the county is supposed to have 2 representatives, a male and a female. It's in the bylaws that way. You probably have very similar in your county. Are you one of those people? If you're not, ask to be one of those people. Get involved. Show up. We can't just let this go by, people. We can't just leave this alone. There is... All right. I am going to say it again. Kilmar Armando Abrego Garcia is one. There are thousands of him. Are you going to let that happen? I'm not going to let that happen. I'm going to stand. I need you to do it too. I need you to get involved. I need you to back people. I need you to back me. I need you to help me. These are the kind of things that will make a difference. We have voices out there. Good, strong, solid, intelligent voices. Help them. Support them. Do what you can where you are. We don't have a country if we don't. He said it today. He would like to deport natural-born American citizens whom they deem as being against the country. Well, they deemed that with Mr. Garcia. Without any evidence, without any due process. They can do it to him and the others that they have. They can do it to you. Don't think that won't happen. People thought that in 1930, in the 30s in Germany. They thought that. And then they found out. Let's not find out the hard way. Stop it now. Do your part. Stand up. Your eyes aren't lying. This shit is really happening right now. It is just as much an emergency and constitutional crisis as I am saying it is. You understand that. I understand that. We have to do something about it. I need your help, people. I need you backing me up. I need your help. If you can help financially, I need that. You know there will be a link for the YouTube, for the PayPal channel. There's an Amazon wish list. I could use help there too. I'm not going to beg for you to do that, but I'm certainly going to ask you to do that. And all of the other people who are out there working and standing. If you can't stand yourself, at least help support them. Be a part of the change. Be a part of making this better. All right. I'm going to get too mad if I continue on with this one. So that's what I got. I love you, America. Share this shit.